Well, folks, I can't believe this needs to be said, but I feel an obligation to make this video. The United Nations is obsolete. The organization that was created, quote unquote, to bring peace, dignity, and equality on a healthy planet brings nothing of the sort. The only thing the United Nations is useful for is filling the pockets of the ambassadors, of the diplomats, and the politicians that fill its halls daily. The United Nations, as an organization, has outlived its usefulness. Tell me, dear viewer, what has the United Nations done to help the world? What have they done? In their 80-year existence since the end of World War II, they have not done a singular good deed absolutely anywhere. They have not helped a singular person on this planet. They have only taken, and instaured things that would never work. Thanks to the United Nations, the Srebrenica massacre happened. And not only that, but the redundancy and incapability of the Security Council to vote on absolutely anything makes this organization a waste of not just time and space, but of money and precious resources we could actually use to fund things that would actually help and benefit people, societies. I don't know, people that might be in danger, minorities that might be in danger of disappearing, ethnic groups that might be in danger. I don't know, the rainforests of the Amazon, for example. But no, we need to spend all of that money and all of our resources on the United Nations to keep us protected from what? The Russians? The Chinese? Who is the UN protecting us from? What is the UN's purpose? Is it global security? Because if it's global security, the United Nations is failing at its job. If you want a secure world, just look at Palestine and Israel. Look at Ukraine and Russia. Look at Sudan, Yemen, Iran. Look at the United States. Look at Mexico. The UN has not helped a singular group of people find peace or joy. They have not actually helped anyone find peace, dignity, or equality. They're just here to take money and gain more influence on the world stage, because that's the true goal of the organization. It's not to help anyone. For me, I always compare them to the League of Nations. In my opinion, the United Nations is barely better than the League of Nations. And when I say barely, I mean a really tiny amount better. That's why I think that in the current year, 2025, the United Nations should be disbanded. And if not disbanded, it should be reformed in such a way that would wipe away all the corruption, badness, all the evil that's currently inside the organization, basically all the corruption, and reform the organization. But I think the preferable alternative would most likely be to just, completely eliminate the organization altogether. Because it doesn't serve any purpose. It has helped no one in its 80-year existence. And it will help no one except the people that are currently in charge of the United Nations, and that will still be in charge in the future. That's why I think it should be disbanded. Well, that's it for today. Have a God blessed day, and see you next time.